And I am Vice President at Elbit Land System. Our relation with GD is going back, I think, more than 20 years, which we are cooperating, and we are the main supplier of the weapon system and technology system for GDELS vehicle. Among them, of course, Santa Barbara Sistemas, MOVAG at Switzerland, at Steyr in Vienna. So we are one of the, I would say, the major supplier. We have a strategic relation between the two organizations, and we are naturally we are not competing in this field because GD is a platform provider and we are a system provider. As I mentioned, we have several projects already running around the world, which is delivered already in service in Europe and Africa, which we are using, which GDELS are the prime, and we are providing the total solution, including, of course, the weapon, including communication, the total solution for the vehicle. As I said, as a GD is the OEM of the vehicle, are the prime, they are the main integrator. In this case, in the case of 105, we received 3 years ago a request from the Philippines Army to provide a solution which called Light Tank. Light Tank meaning is that the maximum weight is 32 tons in order not to change the infrastructure in the country, bridges, roads, etc. And since we are in excellent relation with GD, and we believe the ASCOD, the platform that we select, is one of the best in the world, therefore we select the ASCOD to be the platform to carry the 105mm turret solution for the Philippines Army. Now we are in the stage of delivery, and we already delivered the first one, the first serial production, and by this year we'll complete delivery of another 30 units. The name Sabrah is the Israeli name of the project, since this project is G2G. So the name is Sabrah. The Philippines requested two men on the turret with autoloader. Of course, can be 3 men, can be unmanned, can be 120mm, can be put additional system on them like iron vision, like active protection system, etc. It's very flexible. I think one of the uniques of this turret is that all the turret, 100% of the turret is made by Elbit, meaning is the gun, 105 or 120, all the optics, all the electronic system, all under one umbrella, all under one roof of Elbit, single point of contact for all the turret.
I'm Javier Lopez, and I'm the responsible of this platform for this program together with Elbit. What we are providing here is the newest technology on an ASCOD with lowest weight, the high mobility, the highest mobility, and the highest protection, according to the requirements that we define together with Elbit and the Philippines for this program. The ASCOD, let's say, between the vehicles already in service and the contracted ones, we've got more than 1,000 ASCODs around the world. So yes, it has had a few developments from the beginning. This is the newest model in its lower weight configuration. Yeah, this is a 720 horsepower engine with almost 70 kilometers per hour, which is able to achieve a high level of protection, not also for ballistic, also for mine events, able to be adapted to this turret, but also to the other possibilities that the Mommy was explaining. 120, man, whatever we can. In fact, in this program we have also other variants. We have another one in this show, which is the recovery vehicle, which is the same platform but adapted to a crane, a winch, to a vehicle able to do other operations.
My name is Ana Montuenga from International Business and Services GDELS Santa Barbara Sistema. Today we are presenting our proposal to the Spanish Army for the VAC program. The VAC program is the program for the a need that currently has the Spanish Army for the replacement of the TOA vehicle, the M113. This is in a very preliminary phase right now, but we are presenting with other Spanish industry our proposal to respond to this requirement from our customer. Our proposal is based in our multi-platform. You can see in this exhibition that what does it mean, our common base platform, for one platform for all the variants of the needs of the Spanish Army. They have common capabilities, the heritage of our Pizarro program. Well, in this moment, let's say a demonstrator, we do not have still the complete set of requirements from our customer. So we are in a preliminary stage, it's an RFI stage. So what we want to show is capabilities, okay? So this vehicle is one of our platforms. We can say that it has high mobility, that's common to all of our platforms, high power. It also includes our new electronic vehicle architecture that allows the integration, it has the capability of the integration with any battle management system.
I'm Guillermo, I'm working for GDELS and the test area, and I'm in charge of testing this vehicle and develop them for the final customer. And this vehicle, we can find recovery vehicle. It's basically the same platform that we have for the ASCOD, with implements for dozer blade. We have an anchor prepared to work and repair other vehicles, clean areas before the group for the Army pass. At the moment, the vehicle, you can show there are 3 elements that differ from the other vehicle that you can find on this platform. The first one, and more evident, is the crane. The crane is able to tow or lift 20 tons, okay? The second one, which is fitted, must be fitted with the crane, it's stabilization legs, which are in the rear of the vehicle. It's R2. They are really useful to increase the surface of the vehicle and achieve the stabilization in case of lift very heavy and very displaced elements. And the third one is the dozer blade that is in the front and is prepared to open roads, clean areas, and so on. The main idea is that the platform is versatile and you can use in different scenarios for whatever you need it. Of course, every element can be used as better as the unit decides to be used. That's the point. I mean, it's based on that platform. Running gear is similar, the chassis is similar. Also, the properties is related to the ASCOD. It's real that it has some performance that has been changed because the customer has requested. 90% is similar to the other ASCOD customer requested. Well, in this vehicle, it's prepared to have the driver commander. There is a crew of 3 people, but we have different variants that it could be with different crew people inside. We have the light tank vehicles. For the Philippine Army, we have light tank with a turret 105. We have command post. We have the recovery vehicle.
I'm Cristina Montero. I'm the program manager for the Pizarro program, and right now for the Castor variant. Well, it was named by the Army in Spain. They were determined to change the Pizarro name. The previous vehicle of the family were Pizarros, and this is a step forward from this family. So they wanted to change the name, and it's regarding its future uses for the Zapador crew. Right now we have just finished the qualification process of the vehicle, and we are manufacturing the full series. It's 36 vehicles, counting with a prototype plus 35 vehicles, and they will be delivered in the next years. This is the first one of the series, so the next ones will be finished soon. Well, one of the main things that makes it different is the blade, of course, and the common interface This vehicle is prepared with a common interface with very different implements. Right now you can see the blade, but it can carry a mine roller or a plow that can be attached to the vehicle the same way as the blade. So it can be used by the engineer units to remove and to clean the path for the vehicles behind them. It has the three main positions, of course, and there's 5 spaces for the crew, and it can be one extra can be added if needed. There's a space for an extra seat. So you can see the 5 seats, and you can put an extra 6 over there. Well, one of the main characteristics of this vehicle is that you can have it's a huge payload. You can have a lot of spaces to carry a lot of equipment, because it's one of the requirements for these units. So you can see there's a lot of places that you can carry stuff inside and outside. Also, because the munition, there's a high capacity for munition for the remote weapon. There's also the system you can control from the vehicle, from both the driver and the chief. You can see the cameras that you can see back to the back and to the front. There's a similar one to this one in the front. There's also an infrared camera for night vision that they both can see at the same time. Well, one of the reasons we wanted to, with this design, to bring the fuel outside of the vehicle. So in the olden designs, the fuel is inside, is with the crew, and now all the fuel is outside. So in terms of protection, and general comfortability is way better. They will enter soon. We have deliveries between this year and next year. The full series will be delivered.
I'm Bernardo Rodes. I'm the program manager for the 8x8 GDELS SBS scope, and we are now delivering, or we are in the serial production of the first phase of the Dragon program, which are 348 vehicles divided in 4 versions that we have. So we have already started with the production, and we have presented and are going to start the qualification of the engineering version, which is the one with the dozer blade, roller, and so on. And we have now started, we closed the design last year, and we are now starting the production of the infantry vehicle, which is the main variant that we will deliver. They started with the conceptual phase of this program because they had the old BMR vehicles that they needed to replace. So for that, they thought about a versatile version, a multi-role concept of a base platform. We created with our partners the test defense, which is formed by Sabrah, Escribano, Indra, and SBS. So each of us have a different role in the program, and in our case, we are producing which is the base vehicle for them, which was one of the main things that they needed to modernize for the platforms. Basically, one of the main things that they needed was an increased level of protection, because the old BMRs had old vehicles and old level of protection. Okay, this vehicle is based in the GDELS base platform Piranha 5, but during the last year we have included several modifications to the base design according to the Spanish MOD needs. There are different requirements, different needs that they had, so we had modified the platform for that, but maintaining the protection levels that we are now certifying with an independent laboratory, such as the Mine Blast, IDs, ballistics, and so on. In this phase, Escribano is a partner together with us of tests, so we are designing and producing the base platform, and we are collaborating with Escribano in the integration of their turret. They have developed their 30mm turret, so what we do with them at the end is an integration work that we are doing together. Then we have designed a roof specific for this turret, so it can be integrated and keeping the protection levels, which is a must. It's a 30mm turret, which can fire multi-purpose ammunition, ABM, TPDS, and also it has a spike launcher with 2 missiles that is integrated in the turret. It depends on the version. Even within the infantry version, there are different variants. There are 4 variants. So depending on the variants, it has 3 crew members, the driver, commander, and the gunner, and between 4 and 6 crew crew packs. Okay, these two versions are the last ones to be delivered within the program. So they are forecasted for years 25, 26 onwards, that are now in the design phase of this one. But yeah, we have the forward observer and the command post vehicles. There are less units of those ones, so they are still in the design phase. We are closing the CDR with the Ministry of Defense for those ones. You're welcome.